You're still watching the Citi Newsroom. My name is Vivian Kai Loco. Let's bring you some other stories. And there are rising concerns over the actions of members of a separatist movement, that's the Homeland Study Foundation, who are reportedly training a militia group to further their cause. Our Volta Regional correspondent, Benjamin Aklama, has more on that story.
The separatist group Homeland Study Foundation started its activities some 25 years ago. Its founder and leader, Charles Komikujoji, is an acclaimed Epe historian and anthropologist who taught Epe history on local GBC radio Volta Star Radio for several years. He later came up with the Homeland Study Group, which held regular meetings where they discussed his understanding of the history of pre-colonial British Togoland territory. He taught that a plebiscite conducted in 1954 under the recommendation of a UN trusteeship visiting team will elapse in 50 years, which will allow the people to become independent of Ghana. The plebiscite was to determine whether the people of the British Togoland wanted to 1. Form a union with the Gold Coast at the time of its independence, or 2. A continuation of the trusteeship under British administration as a separate entity from Gold Coast, pending the ultimate determination of its political future. The group's work resurfaced in 2015 when they started canvassing for support for a review of the plebiscite, which they say elapsed after 50 years of its signing. The group's members were first arrested in 2017 after they vowed to declare the independence of the said Western Togoland on May 9, 2017, but were released shortly after. Members of the group were arrested this year after a November 16 independence declaration held barely 100 meters away from the Ho Police Training School. Several members of the Homeland Study Foundation were subsequently arrested and are currently standing trial in various courts in Ghana. The latest development is the surfacing of pictures of a suspected militia being trained allegedly to defend the cause of the Western Togoland. Citi News' sources within the national security have confirmed the training of the militia. The national security says it is engaging all other agencies to foil attempts to destabilize the country. For Citi News, I'm Benjamin Aklama.